Welcome to another episode of Not Too Deep. I'm Grace Helbig, your host. We have Gigi Gorgeous back with us today, and it's a gorgeous day in the neighborhood because this episode, we talk about her new makeup line with IPSY. We talk about what it's like to be a wifey. We talk about how she sleep kicks her wife. We talk about her wedding. We talk about, guys, scandal at the wedding. Lady Gaga's ex showed up, and he wanted a chicken breast. I'll just leave it at that. Listen and enjoy this episode of Not Too Deep with Gigi Gorgeous.
Not too deep.
Have you ever heard of lab-grown diamonds? Well, lab-grown diamonds are essentially chemically identical to natural ones, just made in a lab. At Lightbox, they've cracked the science to grow gorgeous stones every time. So check them out at lightboxjewelry.com/Grace and use the code GRACE for $25 off.
Not too deep. Not too deep. With Grace Helbig.
I'm so excited that you're back.
Me too.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. You're a married woman now.
I'm married.
Yeah. What has anything changed? I mean, your significant other is literally sitting right
like
to
4
your
feet away.
right. Yeah.
You know what? Okay, I was listening to
and
this.
holding your bag like so wonderfully.
Well, she's a Birkin. She can't touch the ground.
Oh no, I just watched this morning Nat's getting her makeup done by you, and her joke about like the thing that you care about is or the best accessory is a Birkin.
Yeah, and then I pull out a wig.
Yeah.
Which is like my next accessory, which I'm not. I'm sans wig today. Honestly, I feel like I just feel more comfortable. Like I feel like when we got engaged, everyone's like, "Oh my God, how does it feel to be a fiance?"
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know. I feel more secure.
What was the timeline of everything? So how long was it from when you got engaged to when you got married?
It was over a year.
Over a year.
Which I feel like people should do. People rush in so fast.
Yeah.
Like engaged, 30 days later, they're getting married. It's like, well, where's that like
it's like a TLC
honeymoon?
reality show.
Yeah, right. It's like we're on a deadline, people. We have producers and cameras. It's too much.
But okay, I want to talk a little bit. One, the wedding was absolutely beautiful. And thank you so much for having me as a guest. It
Yes,
was like
of course.
incredibly lovely and cried multiple times.
Same.
Yeah. What was it like for you guys planning it? I mean, it must have been the most chaotic thing ever.
It's crazy. It's literally like, I mean, not to like compare it to a birthday party, but it's like the
But
birthday
it's
party.
a big celebration.
That
It's a big
is
party.
so intense, like down to every detail. I had never really planned anything that intensely.
You had never planned a wedding before?
No,
That's
it's
good
my
to know.
first one. Although now I know all the ins and outs. So anyone getting married, I'm like, ask me.
Yeah.
I did it.
I feel like you have another career route as a wedding planner.
Oh,
now.
yes. I would be so down.
Yeah.
Like calling all the shots, being such a bitch. And I think the main tip I would say is get a wedding planner because like our wedding planner, Mindy Weiss, like handled everything. Also save your money because it's fucking expensive.
Yeah. What is there one thing that you look back and go, we didn't need to do that?
I mean, probably like a list of 10 things.
But
It was
also-
pretty over the top.
But I will say too, you guys also had a very sweet, like I will say like a humble, loving, like it was all focused on your energy and your love for
it
each
wasn't
other.
like 500 people.
There wasn't this like big pomp and circumstance about it. It was just very, very sweet. And so
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I
That's
wonder
nice.
like what was the thing that you look back and go, we could have cut corners there.
I don't know, honestly. I feel like going back, I just was so happy seeing everything. Like you talk about it for months and months, and it's like, oh my God, the flowers actually look this dope. Like what the fuck?
Well, also because you're in a blur the day of,
Yes,
right? You're not.
yes.
You're in like tunnel vision of like, where am I going? Who am I saying hi to? What am I doing?
Exactly. And then it's like, where's my wife?
Yeah.
That's like the main important thing. It's like if you lose track of each other, then you're in trouble.
Oh, I loved you and your father's dance was the sweetest thing.
It was like the first time we ever danced in my life.
Really?
Yes, I was so nervous. I was like, is he going to touch my hip? Like, is it going to be weird?
Yeah,
Like,
do you need to have a talk beforehand?
no, we didn't do anything. And I wanted to practice, but it was just so chaotic. So we didn't. So when he grabbed my hand, I was like, here we fucking go. And everyone had their cameras out. And I was like, oh God. And I like at one point, I don't know if this is in the video, but at one point I got awkward because I was like, okay, there's so much of the song left. Like, it's sweet. I'm loving it, but there's so much left. So I was like, I took his hand away and like spun around him in like a ballerina like shuffle.
You're just trying to waste time.
Well, then I was like, okay, what am I doing? So I was like, let me go back. It was a very chaotic moment in my head.
But it's actually a very real moment too, because when you think about like first dance and like, you know, the parents' dance,
Mm-hmm.
songs are like 3 to 4 minutes. And we're in this internet culture of like our time span of like attention is like a maximum 1 minute.
Yeah.
So you're like, I got to the first chorus. I don't need to keep singing.
Like, oh, we're going to keep going? Is this the extended cut? No, but it was really sweet. Honestly, I like wouldn't change the thing. I like even did a couple dips. He caught me.
Oh, you got those photo moments.
I know. I was like, Dad, you killed it.
Yeah,
I was like, you're strong.
Has there been, since you guys have had your wedding, has there been a wedding that you've been to? Like, do you go to weddings now and look around and like can kind of assess what's going on?
I wish. I really wish. I
Really?
mean, we went to one wedding together, which was in her family in London, which was fabulous. And the only other wedding I've ever been to was my dad's, and I was in it.
That's the only other wedding before your own wedding that you had ever been to?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I know. And I'm like, I want to go to more weddings. It sounds so fun. Like, I just want to party. I don't want to plan.
Yeah, start coupling people up and make them get married.
I mean, as we get older, it's just going to happen, right? Hopefully, fingers crossed. Everyone's still in their slut phases.
Yeah. We're all figuring it out. Did you guys honeymoon?
We didn't. No, we're putting that off too. We're
What's
making
the plan?
We have a lot in mind. I feel like it's going to be one of those things where it's not one destination. It's like a bunch of things we want to do.
Well, you guys travel like crazy to begin with.
Yeah.
And so like, I wonder where you could go that would be super special for you guys.
Somewhere new, I feel.
Somewhere that both of you haven't been before.
I kind of want that. Yeah. Or at least like one stop on the trip. So it's like we're experiencing it, having fun.
And if you hate it, you go to some place that you've been before.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's familiar.
Like, we know this one's a hit out of the park. Yeah. I feel like it's so fun to spread it out. I mean, I broke Nats's knee like what?
This is not a metaphor. This is a real thing.
No, like full on. Yeah, she was like bouncing me on her knee, and I like fell with my entire body weight, my fat body on her whole knee.
Wait.
Yes, right before the wedding, and we're like, "Do we postpone the wedding?" Like it was a moment.
That's the cane. Okay,
yes.
I understand everything now. But it just came from a simple moment of you doing like a Santa Claus sit on the lap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it was nothing sexual. It was nothing crazy. I was literally sitting on her knee. She was bouncing me. And then just shit went crazy. And she was going to get surgery. So we're like, let's put the surgery off. So it kind of worked out. But I'm happy because it's like you kind of have something to look forward to. Like we have this epic journey we're about to go on, you know?
Yeah. And also, I mean, it's also a very hilarious story because it's one of those that you're like, I wish this was scandalous. I wish that there was something more here. No. But I literally just sat on my wife and broke her knee.
It's like karma or something. I'm like, really? Right before the wedding? But the cane looked dope. And Nats was a trooper about it. So it's all good.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk IPSY. The Gigi Gorgeous
my makeup
collection.
Yes.
This is incredible. Thanks. You sent me a package. It's absolutely beautiful. Literally, the other night I was with my boyfriend Elliot, and I just hear him go, "This is incredible." And I look over and he's just wiping your brushes all over his face.
They're so soft.
They're so soft.
Everyone said that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I fucking love it.
It's great.
It's for everyone.
Yeah, it really was. It's beautiful. How long has this been in the works right now?
It's been in the works for over a year.
Okay.
And it's like crazy because everything takes so long.
Yeah.
Like just if you're developing anything. But I just was like, okay, if I'm going to go in this, like, you know, my first impressions, I'm like, I'm going to use products that I know.
Yeah.
So I made products that I love, but I know that other people will love.
They're very representative of you. Yeah.
Like, I feel like whenever I get like a person's makeup product or like a book, I'm like, I have a little piece of them.
Yeah.
So it's like if it's sitting on someone's vanity or in someone's purse, I want them to be like, this is like a Gigi product. And it's like, you know, Gigi approved. And I love that feeling because people are like, oh, I love the blush. It just makes me feel like there's a piece of you on me. And I'm like, yes, this is exactly why I did this.
Even the packaging, like the white and the gold and everything is very, very, very beautiful. What does that look like behind the scenes? Like, how intense is that?
I mean, I
have no understanding of that world.
I was lucky enough that the laboratories and everything was in LA. So I could go see it in real life. But for the most part, it's mostly like digital images. And then when you get samples, you're like, oh, okay, this gold foiling's not cute. This material's not cute.
Gotcha.
You know, there's like a layer. It's like everything is just handpicked and so intense. But I was lucky that IPSY already had all of that under their belt.
Okay.
So it was like, yeah, you just like nitpick the fine things and also we'll create the formulas. So it wasn't like me going to a random laboratory by myself. It was like I felt secure.
And it's cruelty-free. It's
vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the important stuff. And also like I wanted to keep it really affordable.
Yeah.
Because nobody has like, you know, all the money in the world just to
got that
spend.
Sephora money every month. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. So I feel like sometimes products I'm like, really? It's gorge, but you could get something for cheaper. you know? So I wanted to make it cute.
Well, that's also why I liked when I watched your video with Nats of you giving her a makeover that you're using like L'Oreal foundation and like you're doing high-end drugstore end.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Nobody's got time for all high-end all the time.
Well, that's what I love about you in general is that you've stayed very true to your roots of like being a very real person, being very like transparent, being very like, this is who I am. I am.
Take it or leave it.
I'm gorgeous, but also like I literally was looking at your Instagram account. You're like fart, but make it fashion, and it killed me. And I was like, that's exactly your brand. No offense.
No, I love it. I love it. I mean, it's just the realness. Everybody farts, right?
That is true. So what happens now after this like line has been dropped or collection? Is that what you call it?
Collection. Yeah. So it's like the first collection. I'm just honestly like thriving off of it. Like,
is the first of possibly many?
Possibly. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say anything just yet.
Sure.
Obviously, but it
manifested a little bit. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I mean, honestly, the feedback has been fab. IPSY's super happy.
Oh, that's
great.
And
just living my married life and seeing everybody get the makeup and try it. And
oh, that must be so wonderful.
It's crazy. I feel like when I watch like makeup tutorials or people like snapping me it, or like even just applying it, I'm like, is that a fake Like, do they actually have it? Like, is that it?
But there's also like, from what I vaguely understand about the makeup industry, there's so much scrutiny, there's so much criticism, and there's so much like people are ready to rip apart your product. Like, was that in your brain about launching this?
100%. I feel like honestly, any industry, but especially beauty right now, it's kind of like really blown up and become more saturated. I feel like they really are going to nitpick anything. But if I'm happy with it, like just like if I put out a video and it's like, you know, people are always going to say something cruel or always going to have something to say like, oh, that's cultural appropriation or that's rude or this is disgusting or not high quality, whatever. It's like, everyone's going to have something to say, but if you're happy with it at the end of the day, it's like you can speak to it.
Yeah.
And also it's just, it makes you proud. So it's like, if they don't like it, then don't buy it. Easy as that.
I hope that that's your next tagline for your next launch.
Don't like it, don't buy it.
If you don't like it, don't buy it.
But if you do, do.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, I have more questions for you. And then we have a bunch of Twitter questions at the end of this. So we'll be right back with more Not Too Deep.
Not too deep.
Native creates safe, simple, effective products that people use every day. Their products are filled with trusted ingredients, and their natural deodorant is no different. Native deodorant is formulated without aluminum, without parabens, without talc, and with ingredients found in nature like coconut oil, shea butter, and tapioca starch. Whoa, very cool. Their formula contains simple ingredients you understand and comes in a wide variety of enticing scents for men and women. Plus, they released new limited edition seasonal scents throughout the year. Their classic deodorant scents include coconut and vanilla, lavender and rose, cucumber and mint, eucalyptus and mint. Making the switch to a natural deodorant does not mean having to sacrifice an odor or wetness protection. Native is the proof. There's a reason why they have over 9,000 5-star reviews. There's also a no risk to try it. Native offers free shipping and free returns and exchanges in the USA. I currently have the lavender and rose, and I will currently tell you it is helping me immensely as someone that you probably know hates hygiene all around the board. It's truly a miraculous, wonderful gift. And now you get 20% off your first purchase when you visit nativedeodorant.com and use the promo code GRACE during checkout. That's nativedeodorant.com, promo code GRACE for 20% off your first purchase.
Not too deep.
As the creators of clean beauty, Bare Minerals is driven by a philosophy that makeup and skincare should make your skin better, not just better looking. What? That's why their best-selling original foundation is made with only 5 ingredients. Guess what? They're all minerals. For Bare Minerals, to be clean without compromise means good for skin formulas with proven performance. So upgrade to clean beauty products. Use their foundation finder at bareminerals.com and find your perfect match and get 20% off when you use the promo code NotTooDeep. Bare Minerals, the power of good. Okay, we're back in. Where can people, I mean, I got this magical box sent to my doorstep. So where can people that don't have the luxury of having that happen get this line from you?
You can get it on IPSY.com
Okay.
exclusively. But if you have a membership with them, they do glam bags every month.
Oh, yeah.
They do the Glam Bag Plus, and the Glam Bag Ultimate, and the products will go in that. And they have like millions of subscribers.
Ugh.
So people are already getting it. But if you want to shop uniquely, like single products, just go to IPSY.com.
Is there a product that you have in your dreams would want to develop? Whether it be makeup, whether it be fashion, whether it be lifestyle, whether it be a dog.
A dog for sure. You know what I would actually love to, speaking of animals, I would love to create a kitten that let you cuddle it all the time.
I think that's called a pillow.
Yeah, but like real life, I want it to move, but not too much. Just sedate it a bit.
If you just create a furry pillow that has like a little voice box in it that purrs, I feel like that
I
would
wouldn't
be
leave bed. I feel like I'm cuddling, babe. Sorry. No, I feel like honestly anything to make like my trans community, my fellow brothers and sisters like feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Any products like that. Because for myself, like I had to literally go through so many trials and tribulations of products that worked for me, clothing that worked and just anything. I mean, I feel like people, they're a lot more educated now, but anything to make their lives easier.
Well, that leads into like the other thing I wanted to ask you about is like we talked about earlier, you have this very amazing authenticity to who you are, but you also have put yourself in front of a camera for years and have let people like in on your journey of growth and et cetera. Where do you feel the stress of like putting yourself out there completely? I mean, you've written your memoir, you've had your documentary, you really constantly, and I just saw it like the hair video, like there's.
Yes, I'm still healing actually.
But
I was like, should I wear a wig today? Nah.
But it's amazing how like casually you seem to put yourself out there. Does that stress you out? Do you feel like an obligation to have to do that?
It's stressful. I mean, honestly, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't because it's like, it's big things we're talking about. It's not casual. Like here's this makeup like we were just talking about. It's like really life things. But I feel like it's strategic in a way where I think about it for so long that it's like, okay, I'm comfortable with it and like I'm finally ready to talk about it. Because also like the worst feeling, and I know you know this, is when you make a video and you go back and you're like, I wish I had said like more. Or I was like, I had more well thought out, you know? So I feel like when I'm ready to talk about it, when it's out there, I'm comfortable and I'm ready, but it's a process.
Yeah. Because how long have you been making YouTube videos?
A decade. Which is makes me feel so old.
Right? I know, but so we're in the same boat. Like, and watching your videos, because I know my like relationship with making videos has changed dramatically and is constantly changing. Do you feel exhausted by it?
I feel exhausted so much by it.
Okay, thank you.
But the thing is, like, you have to give yourself time. Like, I feel like that's just with anything. Like, if you're exhausted, then literally just take like a little break.
Yeah.
But for me, like, my mind is I feel fast paced and I'm so impatient that my like downtime is literally like 1 or 2 days. And then I'm like, let's get back into it.
Do you and Nats have a safe word or some sort of boundary set up of how much you will actually put on the internet versus there's
a safe word is everything. No, we really don't.
It's really everything's out there.
Yeah, but it's also like a mutual. It's not like anything crazy. We have like a mutual respect. Yeah, but I feel like if something is like no, she'll literally just straight up be like no. But I'm always usually yes.
What are there upcoming videos already planned, already shot, already ready to go?
Yeah, I've actually been really good recently. I've been I call it stockpiling videos.
Good for you.
I do that and I feel so good. It feels really nice to like do shit that you like. And it's like, I can't wait for the world to see this. Like I literally just posted, I actually saw you liked it on the way over here.
Yeah.
The Jeffree Star transformation video. I love him so much.
Yeah.
And my friend is so great at transformation. So I was really excited about this one because I look so much fucking like Jeffree Star in the video.
It's incredible.
It's crazy.
It's very cool.
I didn't want to take it off. I'm like, I am him. It's wild.
How have you seen YouTube change since you started?
I feel like it's a much I don't want to say meaner place, but
Yeah.
like it's so much more nitpicky,
Yeah.
you know, and it can get you down. Like I feel like anybody starting now has it really hard because of the amount of people who are on it, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like everyone has something to say. And we all know the internet is like, can be super cruel.
Yeah.
And people say things that they would never in real life. So having more people online is also a little bit scarier because that's like more people on you, more voices at you.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's become a lot more savage.
Yeah, it has. Everyone's very excited to be angry
Yeah.
and happy for people at
And
the same time.
offended.
Yeah, you can't do anything
You
right.
hurt my feelings with this.
Yeah,
It's like,
no
it was
offense,
a
but you
fucking joke.
cannot do anything right.
Anything. Like just sit there and blink for 2 minutes. That's a great video. Yeah, I feel like you just got to do you though. I mean, everyone's going to be offended and mad.
Yeah. How, one, your Halloween costumes, just to go back a little bit, were incredible.
Thanks. Sally and Jack Skellington.
Yeah, you guys dress up, I feel like, all year round, but is Halloween a big thing for you guys?
It is, but can I tell you, I'm so fucking happy it's over.
Was there a lot of expectation for you guys?
No, everything came together literally within 1 week and we dressed up so much. It's just so many parties.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. So I'm just happy. I mean, honestly, I love Halloween, I think, more than Nats does. Although Jack Skellington was very like her vibe.
Holding your bag, just shrugging shoulders.
Yeah, just
sure.
shrugging. I feel like all of our friends are like, oh, I don't want to dress up. So
Yeah.
it's like, I feel like we kind of have to
You
like liven up the
overcompensate.
group.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. I'm just happy it's over. Did you dress as anything?
What did I do? Oh, I dressed as a hoagie. Yeah.
Oh, everything.
Yeah,
I just
it
got
was-
hungry.
Yeah. It's very New Jersey appropriate.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love a good hoagie.
Hometown, or home state rather. Take me through like a normal day for you.
It depends. I mean, it depends.
I know you're all over the place. Like
Yeah.
let's say this is a day off that you have. What do you do with a day off?
Okay, well, I just found out this really good trick and I feel like
Okay.
everyone should know it.
Okay.
So in the morning, wash my face. Oh my God, I've been working out actually. So work out. Work out.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, oh my God, thank you. Me too. I'm like literally still shaking from this morning. Wild, but anything for Nats. She wanted to start working out. I
That's
feel
love.
that this eye cream trick is something so major. So you
Okay.
put on your eye serum, you put on your eye cream, and if you don't
Sure.
have that, just get whatever.
Got it.
And then you know those like jelly pads?
Yeah.
You put that over like a thick layer of that stuff,
And that keeps it on.
and it like penetrates deeper.
Whoa.
So I've been doing that, and literally when you take it off, I'm telling you, it like puffs out your eyes, and makeup looks so pretty underneath.
Well, see that those little alien pads underneath, I can never. They fall off my face. That I feel like one, it makes me look like this pretentious asshole that my chin's just raised to
Uh-huh.
keep it on my face as I walk around my house like making coffee. But that's good to know.
Yeah, there's I feel like the serum makes it stick more, honestly.
Okay.
It like sticks to it, but then when it starts getting dry, like 10, 15 minutes later, take it off. And it really makes a big difference.
All right. Okay. So
Yeah.
after you do your full face routine,
Yes.
what do you do to relax?
I mean, I've been loving 911 recently. The show.
I was like, you love
I love
calling
calling.
911.
I love prank calling right after my skincare.
I love just calling them and letting them know that my eyes feel great.
I just like calling them and not saying anything.
Hi, I have an emergency. My skin is hydrated.
My skin looks gorge. Send everyone. Yeah, I've been loving that show. Honestly, TV is like I'm addicted right now.
Yeah, what are you watching other than 911?
I'm loving Real Housewives of New York.
Yeah. Wait,
Like obsessed.
I love all Bravo, all
Me too.
reality television.
We were just talking about Vanderpump Rules outside. How excited are you?
I'm so excited. I was just like, can we get Stassi back on the podcast? Because
Yes.
she's an engaged woman now and I want to know everything about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. I've never met Lisa Vanderpump. Have you?
Yes, I met. Oh my God, this is such an embarrassing story.
Yes.
So we were at Pump.
Okay.
Me and my best friend at the time, and this is like when Facetune had like just come out.
Yeah, okay.
So we thought we were
Where the
masters.
start of this is.
It was like in our brains at all times. Like, oh, that photo would look great, but I would change this.
Yeah.
And it was like just wild. So
You're
we took
artists.
a photo.
Yeah.
Like basically, we're like,
Yeah.
we're Picasso. So we see Lisa at Pump and we're like, should we go ask for a photo? Like, this is so major.
Yeah.
We go get our photo and we face-tuned it to the ground. Like we
With her in it?
yeah, with her in it. And we face-tuned her too. I really want to pull up the photo, but it's so long ago.
This is insane.
It was humiliating. Like we both look like aliens. It doesn't even look like us. But
when you think you're being so sneaky too, that you're like, no one's gonna know that this has been touched up at all.
And the wall is warped in the background. Lisa doesn't even look, she looks like Kyle Richards. Like it was crazy.
That's
but yes,
amazing.
that's the time.
So you're obsessed with New York.
Yes.
Is that your favorite of all the franchises?
Yeah, I think honestly Beverly Hills has gotten a bit boring, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just too much. That dog scenario, did you watch last season?
I did.
It's just every episode was about this dog.
Also, I love that Dorit's accent changes every episode.
Me too. I kind of like idolize her a little bit.
True. I mean, she's from Connecticut and she talks like she's from
London?
like Wales or something. I'm just like, what is this Boston London hybrid that
it's
you
insane.
have? Yeah.
She's and PK, Jagga.
And then what's his face? The same musician that's just in the background.
Oh fuck.
Boy George.
Boy George.
Yeah, it just happens to be like hanging out, eating like Triscuits in their kitchen.
Yeah, and her other kid is invisible.
Yeah.
There's only Jagger. Jagga.
Jagga.
Like what's the other kid's name?
I
don't know either.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. I love every hairstyle she wears.
Me too. And how everything is so branded. Like Chanel, Gucci. Like, okay, we get it.
I love it.
Me
Give
too.
me more of it.
Meanwhile, I'm wearing a shirt that says Ball Mom.
Yeah, look at you.
I'm Dorit. Call me Dorit. It's fine.
Is there a reality show that you would be a part of?
Okay.
I know you've done your documentary, which is
Yes.
basically a reality television show.
Kind of, but not. Because I feel like reality, they like build you up to tear you down.
Yeah.
Or they just fuck up your whole life.
Right. They're looking for every avenue to make you seem more
Awful.
like, in quote, interesting.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, let us in.
Yeah.
I feel like the people on like Vanderpump Rules, for example, are so good at like fighting.
Yeah.
Like they're just good at it.
Well, I talked to Stassi and she was like, yeah, the producer just takes us out to like drinks before the season starts and basically like gets us pumped
Riled
up
up.
and then like asks like, what have your relationships been with everyone? And then that's how they manage like the whole season.
And then they are drinking like on camera. And then they're probably like, you know what? Like, let's just turn it out.
Yeah.
Like, let's just fight, okay?
Yeah.
Like, go for it.
I also, that's one of the things that kind of bums me out sometimes is when you realize that they know what their narrative is. Like when they're trying to like predict.
I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
Like, don't forget.
Yeah.
Like, I actually kind of like her.
Would you and Nats ever be on The Amazing Race together?
Ooh, good question. You know what? We were actually asked to be on Fear Factor and I wanted to do it, but she has such a fear of spiders.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't do that.
So she literally said no. And I was like, oh, but this is like once in a lifetime. But I feel like it would be something to do with like insects and nasty shit.
But see, that's all you need to do is say that once and then the producers know and they're going to make that the actual challenge for you guys.
Yeah. And like even visually seeing them. Like freaks her out. Full arachnophobe.
Yeah.
Which I respect. But yeah, Amazing Race is kind of like, I don't know. I feel like we would just be like, wait, can we call our travel agent?
Maybe like you don't have a phone. You're like, give me your phone.
Yeah, there's $20. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, that was your food stipend. You're like, I bought a cell phone with it.
Yeah, I would just be like, sir, can I please have more money to like randoms in Zimbabwe?
Would you do Big Brother?
I love Big Brother, but
Okay.
I feel like no.
Okay.
I feel like just they always being on camera freaks me out.
The fact that they have the 24-hour like live stream off camera of like the main programming freaks me out.
And also like, you know, when you're like in a bathing suit or taking a shower, you have to wear that necklace mic.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm so bad at stuff like that. Like I don't want to wear this.
like constantly throwing them
Yes,
away.
like because they say to you, I've heard like friends that are on the show, if you're not wearing it, they're like, Gigi, put on your microphone.
Really?
Like throughout the whole house.
Oh, dang.
So everyone would be like, she's not obeying the rules.
Oh,
And
so
I'd
they
just
can
be
paint
out.
you in a bad light that way?
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah. Would you guys ever do a reality show about your, like, keeping up with the Kardashians, just about your everyday life?
We were pitched like several times before we got married, after we got married. And we're
Really?
kind of just like, is this worth it? Like right now, having so much control over like what goes out there and already like sharing so much. It's like, is nothing going to be sacred anymore?
Well, that's what I mean. Like you guys have put everything out there that like at some point you have to have something for yourselves. Right?
Yeah. And I feel like right now we have a good amount. So
Yeah.
if like, you know, on our days off, it's like, oh, cameras are coming over. I'd be like, oh my God, really? I'd be like, can I quit now?
How many people are in your house on a regular basis?
Probably around 5.
Every day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Outside of just the two of you.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we're like people.
Yeah.
Clearly.
You're not reclusive. Yeah.
I mean, we can be, but I mean, including our kitties, that's like 7 people. Our kitties are our babies.
Okay. Can you talk us through briefly your friendship journey with Paris Hilton?
Oh my God, yes. I was just watching a video of her actually. Yeah, Paris is fab, first of all.
Yeah, I've heard great things about her.
Have you ever met her?
I've never met her that I can
she's so
remember now.
fun.
Yeah.
I love her so much. Yeah, I mean, I don't even really remember where we met, to be honest. Oh, I met her actually, BeautyCon?
Yes.
I met her at a BeautyCon dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we kind of like hit it off, super cool, super chill. I was with my sister. She was with her cousin. So it was kind of like a little family moment.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. She's just really nice. She's kind of everything that you would think she was.
Yeah.
You know when you meet like your idol or like just someone that you've known forever and you're kind of like, oh, fuck, I wish I didn't meet that person.
Yeah, don't meet your heroes.
Exactly. So I'm really happy that she's kind of like the same.
She's exactly how you imagine her to be.
Yeah, not disappointed at all.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people say that about her, so that's good. But yeah, we celebrated my birthday last year in New York.
Oh, fun.
At her apartment. It was like this BeautyCon thing again, but it was so much fun. I feel like partying with her is like super everything.
I mean, it must be kind of stressful for her to have this legacy of being like the party queen that you're like, I'm going to celebrate my birthday with Paris Hilton. Like expectations are high about this.
I mean, but when you're an icon, it just works.
Yeah, it's just natural.
It just happens.
Flows out of you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she's truly a legend. I love her. And also she just hasn't aged at all. She looks so beautiful.
Yeah, she looks exactly the same. Also,
Yes.
I feel like she does have a sense of humor about her own brand.
Absolutely. And that's something that I need.
Yeah.
Like too seriously, too much ego, too much like narcissism. It's just like, get me the fuck away. Yeah, she has a really, really good heart.
I mean, that's a reality show to pitch if you want.
Simple Life 2.
Yeah. A more simple life. Have you ever had anyone from your story times reach out to you after the story time videos?
Ooh, good question. I'm sure.
You're like, I don't respond to my DMs.
Yeah, right. No, I feel like I used to make story times about like friends or like just random people I'd had experiences with and like still had their numbers. So I'm sure, but I can't imagine.
No, that's good. I think that's the best case scenario.
Nothing too traumatic over here that I'm like, yes, this person.
Oh, good. Okay, we're going to take one last break. When we get back, we have a bunch of Twitter questions for you.
Amazing.
I'm very excited back. So we'll be right back with more Not Too Deep.
Not too deep.
Is there something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals? BetterHelp Online Counseling can help. They offer licensed professional counselors who are specialized in issues like depression, anxiety, relationships, trauma, anger, family conflicts, LGBTQ plus matters, grief, self-esteem, and more. Connect with your professional counselor in a safe and private online environment. Get the help at your own time, at your own pace. Anything you share is confidential. It's convenient. You can schedule secure video or phone sessions, as well as chat and text with your therapist. And if for some reason you're not happy with your counselor, you can request a new one at any time for no additional charge. And best of all, it's an affordable option, and you will get 10% off your first month with the discount code GRACE. Go to betterhelp.com/grace. Fill out the questionnaire that helps them assess your needs and get you matched with a counselor that you will love today. That's betterhelp.com/grace.
Not too deep.
High and Mighty is putting hanging into your hands. Hanging can be overwhelming, and the second you have to get out a tool, it's a brand new project, so your favorite art gets left on the ground and floating shelves are bought but never put up. You know me, you've seen my YouTube videos. I've tried to hang shelves. It does not work out, but this is a wonderful solution. Lose the hangxiety with High and Mighty. You can hang without needing a single tool. You just place, push, and hang, and it's up. They offer strong and easy to install hanging products, including wall hangers, decorative hooks, and floating shelves. Their hangers hold up to 125 pounds. It's like a gymnast. So there's no such thing as something too heavy to hang. Floating shelves come with their own level and install in minutes. I've been sent these shelves. I've been sent these decorative hooks. They are beautiful. They are easy. You just literally push if you have, anxiety and about hanging, just literally push it into this hanging situation. Find out where you can get the full line of products and watch the how-to videos at designedtobestuckup.com/grace. Again, that's designedtobestuckup.com/grace. Okay, we're back. Before we get into our Twitter questions, I'm going to ask you the 2 questions I ask every single guest that is on the podcast. And you've answered these in the past, but I do not remember what your answers were. So
Amazing.
Everything will be a new answer. Okay, who, alive or dead, would you most want to throw cold spaghetti at?
Ooh, I thought it was going to be like go to dinner with.
Oh,
I was thinking about all my heroes' idols and then had to go the other way.
Kind of the same thing.
I really feel like right now, just off the top of my head, I'm going to treat this as like a fire question, fire round. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Truly. I mean, his face already kind of looks like it has spaghetti on it.
Yeah.
But he just is like not a good man.
Truly. Okay, the other question I ask every single guest is to tell us your worst pants shitting story or close call, but you can only use 3 words or small phrases. So mine, classically, is college jogging front lawn.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Did you not make it in time?
No, I made it on a lawn.
Oh my God, I love shitting stories.
Yeah, but so you're close call or worst story, but you can only use 3 words or 3 small phrases.
You know what is so funny? And we have to look this up. I think I said the same thing last time.
Okay.
Girlfriend at the time. Bed, middle of the night. Middle of the night is 3 words. Midnight.
That's just like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's a down in history moment.
But now you get a new one because you're married.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
gotta shit again.
Yeah. Get those plastic sheets ready. Okay, before we get into these Twitter questions, you hit people while you sleep is a thing, right?
Yes.
What do you dream? Do you know what you're dreaming about when this happens?
Is that a question?
That is a question because I forgot that I wanted to ask this earlier. That this is.
I do. It's a big problem. I sleep talk. I kick.
You sleep talk too?
I sleep talk.
Do you say like actual sentences or is it just kind of like mumbo jumbo?
Okay.
It's real sentences.
But is it though? Because every single time I've asked, it's like, I can't remember.
Is it any, have you ever heard her say any like thing that's very like revealing? Like,
yeah, like my inner truth, my truth serum sleep talking.
Yeah.
It's usually just crazy.
Yeah, like I think one time I think you said like, oh, the makeup is off or something. Like I was thinking I was getting glam or something. So silly. But yeah, I rarely ever dream. Like You
rarely dream?
No, I mean, I do, but I'll forget it within the first like 10 minutes of waking up.
Okay.
So I don't know what I'm doing in there.
But you're getting agitated about it.
Yes. And like I will like kick and thrash. Always, literally since I was young, I would
Really?
kick. Yeah. So I would always get my own bed, which is nice.
That's
A built-in single bed.
A great way to have personal space.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll kick you. You don't want this. But yeah, it happens. It's a thing.
Wow, that's so fascinating. Because also I'm like, where's your brain going? And also, you don't need to work out if you're getting your workout in
at night. I just wake up profusely sweating every day.
It's like,
is it hot in here? You know what I want to do actually for a video? Because of that, that's funny you bring that up. I want to go to like a sleep doctor and have them hook me up and like have me full filmed.
Yeah.
And have him analyze me the next day.
Hannah did that.
Really?
She did like the 24-hour like sleep analysis where you have to like stay awake every hour. It's very like regimented.
Yeah, you feel like a little hamster and like a test thing.
For sure. Yeah, you feel like Millie Bobby Brown. Okay, let's get into these Twitter questions.
Okay.
Someone wants to know, what was your favorite part of your wedding?
When I saw Nats at the end of the altar.
Oh, yeah, because you guys didn't know what each other were wearing. You had kept it a complete secret. It was like a true actual moment for you guys.
Yeah, that was definitely my like most shocking moment. Where because I was like, I'm not going to cry. It's not going to happen. Like, I just won't feel it. But during the vows, I was crying the whole time.
Oh, and that train that ran through was kind of the most perfect thing that's
I know.
ever happened.
I was like at my most sentimental part of my vows. And then this train comes by. It's like this old train stop. And they assured us that wouldn't happen.
Oh, it was kind of the perfect and most like on-brand relief of
Yes.
this moment.
And
That
I was like,
so
okay,
beautiful.
I got to get myself together. And then when it finally went by, I was like, hey, guys, we're getting back into the moment here.
Yeah, can we all?
From
back
the top.
To one, back to one.
Exactly. Yeah, that I wouldn't change for the world. But at the time, I was like, it's ruined.
Were there any behind the scenes like scrambles or like ridiculous moments from the wedding? Because you guys seem like you were coasting on just like happiness the entire time.
It was that. But also, so one of Nat's bridesmaids actually hooked up with Lady Gaga's ex.
Okay.
And I made a video about this.
Okay.
And he actually reached out to my friend.
Before the wedding?
No, at the wedding. And he ended up sitting at our like table with us, like full with all of our bridal party. And I'm like, who is this man? Turns out it's this guy named Christian.
Okay.
And he was engaged to Lady Gaga. And yeah, I was just gagged. I was like, oh my God, this is like wedding fuckery that you hear about. And it happened to us. Couldn't make this shit up.
That's amazing. And also you handled it beautifully. No one knew.
Yeah, I was like, can someone else get to leave? He asked to have one of my bridesmaids' chicken from the dinner. I'm like, how ballsy can you get?
That's also a
It's
little
just
trashy.
so funny. No, I love it. I'm like, okay, wow, wedding crasher. I probably would have done the same thing. But
I mean, what an ideal wedding crasher.
yeah, right. Well, it's funny. I was like, I know that face, and
Right.
I did
You're
not.
like, how can I
think it
place
was
this
gonna be him.
person? Wow. And then he's like, can I get your chicken?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, take
Literally, okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Someone wants to know, why does milk in Canada come in bags?
I don't know. Oh my God. Ew, even the thought of that, I ate so much cheese yesterday. Talk about shitting. Like, I think I'm lactose intolerant.
I mean, yeah, the one, this is like one of my most wonderful things that's ever happened to me in your presence is that my ex-boyfriend, when we were at a convention in Australia, was eating like Subway seafood sensations like crazy because they're only available like in Australia. And we were at a bar, you, me, and Mamrie and him, and he farted the grossest fart that I've ever experienced in my life. And you took a tequila shot and then you looked at him and you go, that's a lactose problem. And it killed me to this day.
You can tell.
Mamrie and I still laugh about that constantly.
That's a lactose problem, sir.
Meanwhile, you and Mamrie are like doing somersaults over each other.
I was like on my back going through her legs. That's something that will inevitably happen. I feel like with that woman in my life, shit's just gonna go there.
That's maybe the reality show I want to watch is you guys going away for a weekend just doing anything would be the most fun.
It would be very, what's the drink today?
Yeah.
And then we would just let the day happen.
Oh, I would love it.
She's so much fun.
Someone wants to know, how many dresses did you try on before landing on your wedding dress?
Well, I made them all custom from Michael Costello, who is a fabulous friend. And he just is like the dream wedding designer, honestly, in my eyes.
Yeah.
He just makes everyone feel so feminine. And all of his visions are so like modern yet classic, which is what I wanted. So I tried on like a little base dress.
Okay.
Just to like get the fabric, get the color, and then literally went from there. So basically only one.
Did you go in with a fully formed idea of what you wanted?
Yeah, I made like a mood board. It was of 4
cute.
dresses. And I was like, is he going to be offended if I bring in like other designers' wedding dresses? He wasn't. And he just was like, I see this for you. Like, let's do it. And it was the longest wedding dress that he's ever worked on because of all the beading and everything was like imported.
Wow.
So I was like, wow, I feel super honored.
That's very special.
Yeah, and just custom is like, okay, no one else is going to be me on my wedding day.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
It's your day. You can uniquely make it yours. That's so cool. Someone wants to know, Slurpee or Big Gulp?
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Can I pick wine?
Someone wants to know, do you wear anything more than once? How big is your closet?
My closet's pretty big. But yeah, I mean, even what I'm wearing right now, this is like my favorite little crop top. I definitely wear stuff twice.
Yeah.
Or like 3 or 10 times.
How's married life? Thinking of expanding the family?
Hell yes, thinking of expanding the family. Nat actually came up with a really good kid name yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, which obviously is like top secret because I let out the last one. And she was like, that was our baby name. I'm like, oh, I thought it was just a contender. She's like, still.
How many kids ideally?
I grew up with 2 brothers.
Right.
So like total of 3. I feel like 3 would be fab.
Okay.
But I could see us having more, to be honest.
Just a whole gaggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
could
feel
see
like
that.
expand the family. Let's make a Kardashian moment out of it.
Yeah. More pets too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a fucking zoo.
What are your favorite makeup products right now? Other than your own,
Other
obviously.
than my own, yes.
Available
Shameless
on
plug.
IPSY.
I love KKW Beauty.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
anything KKW. I mean, honestly, almost anything of her brand is really amazing.
Cool.
I've been wearing a lot of that. Obviously, Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson's recent collab, the Conspiracy palette, fabulous. Yeah, I think those are two. Oh, and Tati Beauty. You know Tati here on YouTube? Yeah.
She just had a launch, right?
Yep, and her eyeshadow palette is amazing.
When you launched since you've launched yours, did you know that everyone else was kind of launching at the same time? Like, or is it just kind of the thing that you're like, oh, shoot. Like, are there seasons for this?
I feel like now it's honestly like every month you can expect something new, whether it's from Rihanna, KKW, Jeffree, Tati, like just everybody. I mean, I just saw that Kesha's coming out with a makeup palette.
Oh, wow.
It's called Kesha Rose.
Great.
I was sitting on the toilet this morning and I was like, what is this? Is that Kesha? And it's, yep, it is. Everyone's coming out. So I feel like honestly, I feel like it's just like about getting it out there.
Yeah.
You know, like there are probably seasons and color changes, obviously, but it's like once it's out, it's out.
Yeah.
And I wasn't anticipating that at all, but I'm happy to be amongst great people.
Yeah, it feels like there's this wave. It felt almost like it was like correlated that you guys all were like, here we go.
Right. It's like when you wear the same dress, it's like, were you guys texting?
Yeah.
It's like we were texting about the launch.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, last question. What do you miss the most and the least about Canada?
I miss how nice everyone was. Honestly, everyone is so nice in Canada. That's like a stereotype that's so fucking true. But I feel like the thing I miss the least is living there, to be honest. I love going back because it makes it more exciting.
Yeah.
But it's like if I were to still live there, then I would be more excited about coming to LA. So I like having that magic. My whole family is there.
Yeah.
And I just love going back and just seeing everybody. But I feel like the reason I moved is because I sucked that city dry of everything it had to offer for me.
Yeah.
And that's when I made the move.
Yeah. Well, speaking of moves, what's next? What's coming up? If you can say anything.
I can't. No, it's so
but
annoying.
exciting things are coming.
Very, yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I honestly feel like the end of the year is my favorite time of the year because it's Christmas.
Yeah.
It's wrapping up the whole thing. You get to, reminisce on the entire year you've had. We've had an amazing year, Nats and I, and all of our friends, my family. Just really take time and tell people that you love them. Like my grandpa was just sick. He's better now. So it's like, we made it another year.
Yeah.
But 2020 is going to be big and I'm really excited.
New Year's plans?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I kind of want to have a tacky New Year's and go to Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That sounds perfect.
Kind of sounds like a shit show, but fun.
Yeah, that feels like if you commit, and Nats is no.
Yeah, no, just big crowds, all that stuff. But I feel like maybe I'm just itching to go to Vegas. Maybe not for New Year's.
I mean, check that itch. Okay, before you go completely, Gigi, everyone that has made time as a guest on our podcast gets a personalized fortune cookie from us to you.
Wait, like personalized? Like you put
There's
the fortune in it?
There's fortune in there that might be, something specific to your needs or wants or who knows. Oh, you ate it. Good for you.
Is it stale? It's kind of chewy.
It's bought off of Amazon.
I get sick.
But it is edible. Yeah.
Thank God. Okay. Sorry. The fortune cookie says, well, we once heard that Grace said, that Mamrie said, that Hannah said, that Tyler said, that Shane said, that Paris said, that Caitlin said, and that Sophia said, that Nat said, that he said, she said is a fantastic read. Huh. Meanwhile, I'm drooling. My mouth is watering. Now, please repeat that fast 10 times.
Nope. I'm going to call that fortune cookie out on. You don't have to repeat that.
I'm keeping this and I'm literally trying to make my friends do this.
Thank you so much for being here, Gigi. I'm so excited for everything that you've been doing. Where can people find you? And again, where can they find the line and everything that you're up to?
So the makeup line is available exclusively at IPSY.com. Mm-hmm. You can buy the box like I sent you.
It's
and Mamrie and
beautiful. It makes me feel fancier than I am.
I mean, that makes me really happy.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was, I think, $200, but now it's down to $40, the box.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, $40 for all the products?
Yes.
That's
Yes, just
okay.
like a limited deal.
That's insane.
So I don't know if that's on right now, but go check.
If you sleep on that deal, you're crazy.
I know, right? I saw that and I was like, IPSY.
That's bonkers.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people got the box, but you can shop each product exclusively there if you just want the blush or the highlight or whatever.
Amazing.
I'm Gigi Gorgeous everywhere, all over all socials,
Yeah.
even TikTok.
Oh, get it.
And I'm the Gigi Gorgeous on Twitter.
Perfect.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks
This was
for
so
having me.
fun. I can't wait to hear what Paris Hilton shenanigans you get up to in the future. And also, I'm sorry for the bruises that you have endured from her sleep kicking.
That's my babe.
We'll see you guys next time on Not Too Deep. Goodbye.
Too deep, too deep, too deep, not too deep with Grace Helbig.
Whatever struggles you are facing, from depression and anxiety to trauma and grief, BetterHelp can connect you with a professional counselor in a safe and private online environment. It's so convenient. You can schedule secure video or phone sessions, as well as chat and text with your therapist, and anything you share is completely confidential. Best of all, it's an affordable option, and our listeners will get 10% off your first month with the discount code GRACE. So why not get started? Simply go to betterhelp.com/Grace, fill out a questionnaire, and get matched with a counselor that you'll love today. Not Too Deep is a production of Grace Helbig Incorporated, producer Melissa D. Montz, camera operator Katrina Henning, edited by Shireen Lani Yunus, post-production sound by Chris Henry, and an extra special thanks to Flula for the theme music.